Hello ladies and gents to No Drama Just Movies Rapid Reviews. Before we're going back to the island for Jurassic World Rebirth, I thought I should go through the previous installments and see if they still hold up after all those years. So I watched the original Jurassic Park recently and I had some thoughts. The film drops us right into the action with the opening scene of the raptor delivery. It introduces Muldoon and tells us that this will be a tense ride with monsters and casualties. But it does more than that. This is the theme on a smaller scale. You can't control or contain nature. Something will go wrong with terrible consequences. I loved that first proper view of a dinosaur. Spielberg made me feel that moment of awe and magic. I love the shot of the Triceratops reveal as well. The track through the grass following Tim until... And that dinosaur. It's real, man. It's actually in that field with the actors. They can interact with it. And it looks amazing. The detail. You can't help but share the wonder of that scene. The cast is great. Richard Attenborough is Hammond, lending gravitas, warmth and vulnerability to a character that could have easily come across as a wealthy villain. I love his speech about his flea circus, which reveals that underneath it all, he's just a dreamer who wanted to bring genuine wonder to the people. I was mesmerised by Bob Peck's intensity and calm control as Muldoon. Sam Neill makes Alan Grant iconic with a gruffness mixed with a relatable love for dinosaurs. And when Grant warms up to the kids, it's wonderful to watch Neill, Joseph Mazzello's Tim and Ariana Richards' Lex interact. Yes, the kids are most likely included to attract a younger demographic, but I'm not complaining here, because they're also a perfect addition to challenge Grant's belief about kids, and eventually lead him on his character arc towards a gentle father figure. I loved the scene of them in the tree with the Brachiosaurus, or Grant's joke with a fence, showing how the three are bonding. Laura Dern fills Ellie Sattler with an infectious, childlike excitement, and Jeff Goldblum brings a bucket load of charm to his role as Ian Malcolm. I love his chemistry with Dern, for example in the scene at the beginning of the tour when he explains chaos theory. Speaking of that scene, it also shows how tight this script is. The scene is pulling multiple weights. Not only does it introduce us to the cup and water, getting it ready for its close-up in the T-Rex scene, it also bridges the gap as we're rolling to the next dinosaur, and it reiterates the theme of chaos and that nature can't be predicted or controlled, while also being a fun moment between the characters. It does take about an hour for the T-Rex to show. While I felt that time was in no way wasted, it could, especially nowadays, be seen as a slower start. But if you stick with it, you'll be rewarded with one of the most iconic scenes in cinema history, the T-Rex attack on the tour vehicles. The tense build with the water cups, the reveal of the T-Rex in the rain, the attack on the kids, as well as Malcolm's heroic intervention, all that is your prize for trusting Spielberg and Koepp. And it's only just beginning. That final action scene with the group and the two raptors and the T-Rex swooping in like the hero she's always been was maybe a little cheesy, but I'll forgive the team because, damn, that shot of the T-Rex roaring as the banner falls was just perfection. This is still as close to a masterpiece as you can get, from the writing to the acting to the directing to the special effects that still hold up after more than 30 years. Not to mention that incredible John Williams score. On the surface, this might look like a fun little family-friendly horror film with the dinosaurs, but it's so much more. There's philosophical conflict here, a conflict of beliefs, whether it's the debate around playing God simply because you can or because it might be profitable, or the debate between controlling nature and dangerous chaos, down to Ellie's and Alan's conflicting view of kids. Combine that with Spielberg's masterful directing and some truly magical shots, and you've got yourself a movie that's worth rewatching. And that's all. Roll credits.